Hey guys, welcome to Approach the Nerd. It is Maria Park with my friends who are very hyper to be here with you. It is Jam and Groove. You know them as co-hosts sometimes on ATN. And we are here to discuss the amazingness that is James Gunn's The Suicide Squad movie. Spoiler review. Now, we're not going to recap this movie, but we're just going to talk about stuff that we like.
Suicide Squad.
I said the Suicide Squad.
Did you? Did you?
Yeah.
Really? Did you?
James
really?
Gunn's this. It's in the title, Groove.
When did you do this?
What's wrong with you? See, already tried. Anyway, so this movie was, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best DC Universe movies that they have. I effing enjoyed this movie. I don't even know what character besides King Shark I like the most. King Shark, though, was on absolute crack.
Actually, I read somewhere that they wanted to put King Shark in the first one, but they couldn't afford to put the graphics in. So that's why they killed the Croc. But this one, we can afford it now.
Oh, they can afford that. They can afford Weasel. They can afford all of the graphics. That they did it up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get that. They have Polka Dot Man. I mean, that
Polka Dot Man. They had a freaking kaiju.
What's crazy is that Polka Dot Man was in Batman movie. He was in Arkham Asylum. Jesus Christ.
I saw on Arkham.
No, The Dark Knight.
Oh, okay.
Wait, when?
Yes, remember in the prison scene, the guy's like it's all in my head, and Joker got him to pretend he was him and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Same dude.
All right, well,
crazy.
Well, that's even cooler though. Well, I will tell you, Amanda Waller, Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. I know people were in their feelings about her not being really, really overweight because the character in the comics is. But to be fair, she wasn't in the Arrowverse. So I mean, why get mad about it?
And also the personality alone, she matches her to a T. I was thinking, damn, that's a cold-hearted woman.
She got it.
Oh my god!
Well, she was in that show How to Get Away with Murder, so she played Amanda Waller in there.
Pretty much.
I mean, that was probably her resume for this movie because she was cray. But
she played someone who shows no emotion. Yeah, got it.
Well, so the short, very short synopsis of this movie is that Amanda Waller is being shady, and she offers two separate teams like a chance to get out of prison, and go on this mission to this little island in South America called Corto Maltese, I believe it is Corto Maltese. And because basically the family that was, the monarchy who had great relations with America was overthrown, of course, because that happens in every monarchy pretty much. And the people that overthrown them are not America supporters. So Amanda was like, well, we got American secrets over there. She didn't tell them this. I need to see some teams in there to go get that stuff out, blow it up, make sure it doesn't see the light of day because it looks bad on America.
They're like, they is dangerous and go blow them up because they don't like America. But she never said the fact that, they got our secrets.
Yep, we the bad guys.
That's the America way. That's
America way. What I love about us loving our blackness is the fact that the main villain in this movie was a black woman. That's not something you see,
At least it wasn't a black man.
And did such a great job too. Like she did such a phenomenal job
until they knocked her ass out.
Yeah,
we will get to that.
Now, when they were on the island, they basically the project was called Project Starfish. Now, when you're going in, you're thinking Project Starfish. You're thinking, maybe it's like a program, a computer program, or some like top, secret military documents. Nobody thought it was a damn starfish. I mean,
and at some point, Peacemaker was like, "Starfish can also be slang for a booty hole." Do you think that has something to do with it? Like, no.
I forgot all about that in the movie.
I remember that was such a funny, and the way she looked at him like how could you ask me some dumb stuff like that?
No, when King Shark's like hand, it's like, yes, this is your hand. I
very
freaking loved
good.
it. I freaking loved it. I will say this: they did not have Killer Frost, which I would have loved to have had Killer Frost because technically, Killer Frost was friends with King Shark. So when he said he didn't have any friends, that's technically not true.
Yeah,
But they had to create that arc for him though.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I just thought that was
Well,
really
they gave him Rat Catchers, Ratcatcher 2.
Ratcatcher 2. Yeah, the daughter of Ratcatcher.
I'm going to intercede with this. After watching that Harley Quinn cartoon series, I kept expecting him to be like the King Shark in the cartoon, like, I'll eat every one of you motherfuckers. Come on, look what you did. God damn it. All right, y'all. Here. I'm cool. These need some positive reinforcement, you know what I'm saying? I will eat your fucking feet, man. Like, whoa. Like King Shark, why are you so hostile?
But you saw in the trailer that he wasn't that way.
I know.
No, but in this movie though, he did just try to very discreetly, actually pick up Ratcatcher 2 while she was asleep. And
he was like, huh? Oh, my bad. I didn't know y'all be mad about that. You ain't trying to shoot him down. You know how powerful King Shark actually is?
Oh yeah, I saw when he ripped dude in half. How powerful King Shark actually is.
He's an Aquaman villain. You want to chill out? You know how strong Aquaman actually is? Like, I know.
Yeah, he's not like Golden Era, the Golden and Silver ages of comics where he's running around on a seahorse. So I understand.
Yeah.
He's a lot cooler now.
Oh no,
right. To be honest, and Batman said it best himself.
Yeah, well,
Superman was Aquaman.
I gotta say this about James Gunn too, which I'm sure you already noticed. It was like KO for some of the comic villains, like 5 to 6 minutes in. They had this whole like debriefing, and you follow this one team, and you're thinking, okay, this is gonna be the main team, and then other people are gonna kind of be like there. No, that man were dropping like damn fly. I mean, Captain Boomerang was like down, Savant like down, Blackguard down. I'm like, damn.
That was one of my favorite parts about it, because like you say, you follow the characters and everything, that you're introduced to them, and then they go to this island, and all of a sudden, people just start dying left and right, and you're just like, wait, it completely subverts your expectation. You're like, wait a minute. So what's actually happening? Of course, Harley Quinn, Harley Quinn was going to survive. And I did not expect Pete Davidson to die, Blackguard to die like he did.
I did. Because I know how he died in the comics. He got decapitated.
Yeah, he got decapitated in the comics.
It does surprise me that he got his whole face blown.
And also, when you think about it, as an actor, Pete Davidson isn't athletic, so I don't expect to go see him, flipping and flying off and being a freaking So
but no, I mean, what about poor Weasel? Like when Weasel dropped down, they're like, he's drowning. He's like, did anybody ask if Weasel could swim?
In the comic book, Weasel is not a real weasel. He's a dude in a weasel costume that has problems. So they made him a real weasel in this. And I'm just like, what? And then he drowned. Can anybody check the weasel can swim? And I was thinking, my brain was like, this is so Deadpool. It's ridiculous.
I freaking love it. I love how she kept asking it. Anybody check this? Did anybody understand
Did y'all check
who's doing the research on my team?
Did y'all not know he was afraid of rats?
James Gunn did to DC what he does to Marvel movies.
He made Guardian of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad.
He made it fun and relatable. It's like, no, not check that. And everybody was like,
and then
made it feel human. It was like, oh yeah, there we go.
And then the best part to me in the beginning was we got what's that over there? It's like, oh, it's just a distraction.
Waller got 2 teams. I forgot. As irritating as she is clever.
Harley Quinn is brilliant. And see, that's what people forget. Harley Quinn was a psychiatrist. She's not stupid. You don't get through psychology class, or classes and get all these, she had a PhD in psychology and get, her doctorate and be stupid. She just, unfortunately, she has, I believe, an eidetic personality, and she got really, really close to Joker, and Joker messed her up. And he was like, be the inner cray-cray that you want to be. You could do it.
And I believe you to be.
Sometimes words are too sweet, and you're like, oh my God, I love the taste of how you're talking.
Is that what it is? Well,
No,
okay,
it's
no,
not
I,
Also, I'm in a freaking insane asylum, or like a really maximum like prison / insane asylum / criminal whatever, and you over here like, yes, please talk sweetly to me. I love you now.
It's like, oh my God, you're crazy. And you wipe your ass with one ply toilet paper. That's all we got here. For some reason, though, I just
For some reason, I
I just-
automatically like the smell of your breath now.
I was like, this when you don't brush your teeth. You wear the same makeup for the past every day you've been here, and somehow I want to taste you. Hey, calm down.
this got really rated really fast. But,
Hey,
Sorry, this stream is rated R, so hide the kids, hide the wife.
Rated R for revelry. What? For everyone. Bring your children.
We gotta
Let's watch this together.
we gotta keep going.
so
with
think
it.
about Javelin though. What did you think about Javelin and the scene with him and Harley before?
It killed me, and I was like, I saw.
Wait, which scene though?
But well,
The I love your accent scene, because we
no,
don't got
when
none.
he's dying, and he passes her Javelin, and
I was
he's like,
okay,
he does
girl.
this dramatic speech, and he's like,
Oh, where she
"It
slapping
can
him?
only be you. You're the only one that can do this." And she's like,
Some
"Do what
people-
with it?"
Some people don't know this. I will say it out loud right now. Flint Floss is my favorite rapper. So I like Flint Floss's videos. I like Turquoise Jeep. And I've seen Fuller Borg's music. And Fuller Borg was in that Taste You Like Yogurt video with Flint Floss. So I know Fuller Borg. I know his work. He's actually a really good musical artist. No lie. You should check him out after this video. And I was like, oh, Fuller. Except I have this thing where I don't check social media as much anymore. I don't like all these spoilers they give on social media. So I said, oh, Fuller Borg's in this? What? And
Oh, he was in it for
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he
5
was
minutes.
in it, but I'm telling you, that
Yes.
scene where Harley was doing that death when she was watching Javelin die, and it looked like she really was feeling something.
Yeah. That
And
was
the
gonna
only
be a
thing she
whole
was
emotional thing.
the only thing she was feeling was confused. What the hell do you want me to do with this thing?
I'm
That's
gonna
all
tell you
I'm
the truth.
saying.
And do what? I just you know what, Flo.
Oh my
sad
God.
he died. I wanted him to be in the rest of the movie. Honestly, I really did.
Yeah, I was in my. I mean, but James Gunn did say he was going to kill people off. He said
Yeah,
he
he
knew.
did.
We knew it was going to happen. We knew
I
somebody
did.
was going to die. In
Yeah.
this.
That I did
So
know.
I mean, it is what it is. But at the same thing, the same time. So let's go back to the Thinker, who we know is Peter
Peter
Capaldi.
Capaldi.
Oh, the
From
doctor.
Doctor
Yeah,
Who.
the doctor was the thing.
Boo Boo. He did a damn good job as the Thinker. He really
Of
did.
course he
I was
did.
so in my feelings because when you watch the Arrowverse and the Flash and you had the Thinker, the actor that they cast was not bad as a Thinker. It was the writing that was the problem.
Yeah.
This guy, I mean, he embodied. It even looked like very similar to
course,
what Thinker was in
Because
the
he's
comics.
Peter Capaldi. He will
Yeah,
stuff
yes.
so much cotton down your throat. You have a cotton to like a fucking peg. What was it?
You're
Playboy
messing
bunny.
up the whole line.
I can't say it. He was good. Peter
He was-
Capaldi's good at everything he does.
But he was really, and he embodied the character so well. It's like to the point where I never thought of him. I never saw him as any other character. Like while that movie, I know you were like, "Oh, it's a doctor." But I'm like, "No, that's a Thinker." Like, and as funny as he was, like during some of those lines, like where he was telling them, like, "Hey, so the monster don't obey nobody but me." So it's like, well,
Oh, most of the better with me.
just
So-
so you know where I stand right
See,
now.
This is what I heard with that. And I heard this is how my brain heard it. The monsters beat everybody with me. So, well, I name the monsters and I defeat the monsters. I tried to reason with you. I really tried, but I couldn't do
He
it.
was on the whole.
I
Doctor
name
Who.
you the boneless.
You see, this is why we don't let Groove watch movies with doctors in it.
No.
Doctor Who
At
characters
first,
are
okay,
actors
look,
in it. Like,
Because Peter
He
Capaldi.
can't. He
Peter
cannot
Capaldi.
separate.
I
Peter
know.
Capaldi is in
Yeah.
my top 5 favorite doctors.
I
period.
get you.
So,
I get you. But in this movie, he was
But
the
in
Thinker.
Talking
know.
about this
I
movie.
know
This
what we're
movie,
doing
he was
here.
the
I'm
Thinker.
just saying how I
And he
feel.
did a damn good job. And
He
I
really
loved
did.
his speech where he was like, "You guys coming at me." He said, "Your government brought him over here. They
Yeah.
wanted that. Your government was wimpy. They didn't want to torture people on their soil. They brought him over here."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh, snap." And Amanda's little butt knew it because, again, Amanda Waller has always been shady. Amanda's been shady in every variation, every version, every vehicle you see Amanda Waller in. She's shady as hell. So, of course, she's being shady. Just like when she got Bloodsport. By the way, Idris. He was great.
He was.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was
and
a good option.
Idris Elba was phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
was
I was calling him
phenomenal.
Idris. Is it pronounced Idris?
Idris.
Yeah.
Idris.
Well, I
Idris
call him
Elba.
Finest. He
But and then
literally-
he had essentially almost the same story as Deadshot, right? Where
There's a reason for that, though. There is, because they were. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, I thought it was kind of funny to like bring him in with like the same like, okay, let's like pair this like super, cool dude who can, assassinate anyone,
Yeah.
and he's super sharp, and blah blah blah, and then let's get his daughter, to come in here and be like, you always fuck with like their families, because even though he said he didn't care, he clearly cared about his daughter.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because originally,
But I mean, the whole dialogue between them was amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, no, fuck you. No, fuck you.
let me get it wrong. Originally, they were going to recast Will Smith as Deadshot in this movie in the first place and carry the story. But that didn't happen.
What happened with Will?
He
willed out.
Well, he's probably doing another movie or
Will
something.
was
I don't know.
doing Gemini Man.
Oh,
So because of that, they couldn't get him to do this movie in the first place.
okay.
So because of that, they had to get somebody else. So they picked a character that was like him, but not
Which is
him,
Bloodsport.
and put the same stuff back on him.
Okay.
That's why we got Bloodsport instead of.
Deadshot.
There you go.
We could have got Deathstroke because Deadpool is the pair, or basically the
No,
parent version
because
of
Deathstroke is a bit of child. I don't want you to get demonetized on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I was gonna say that's a whole nother level.
I just thought it would be cool to have him roll in the same capacity as Deadpool, since Deadpool was basically based off of this character. I thought that
I know,
was
right?
fun.
But he
Just
was-
have him just walk in and be like, "What the fuck," and then walk right back out.
As a moniker, it's like everybody watching this right now, let you know, Deathstroke. If you watch Teen Titans, Deathstroke had a thing for Terra. That's all I'm gonna say.
He still could have come in and done a Gambit. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It got nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
And you never
Nothing.
know. I mean, and as far as apparently, as far as they're concerned, it's like, hey, let's get some lesser known kind of characters to come in. Even though I don't think Bloodsport is like a lesser known characters, but let's bring some lesser thought of characters and bring them in and do it that way. So I don't think bringing in it would have been cool for him seeing Cameron. It's like, oh, what the fuck's going on here? And then just like walk out. But
well, they had Polka Dot Man, and Polka Dot Man again is in the comics.
we saw Calendar Man for a second.
He was a very small
Calendar Man
Batman
was there
in
for a minute.
anime.
That was kind of neat.
And I love him seeing his mother everywhere. Like literally, his mother was the motivation for him to do everything because he wasn't as effed up as everybody else.
Yeah.
A short question: Why is Calendar Man in Belle Rev? Should he not be in Gotham? He is criminally insane.
Well, I mean, we all know how Gotham works with criminals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally like a rest stop.
Yeah.
They're in and out. Like, let's talk about Arkham Asylum in general. How many times have they put anybody in Arkham Asylum and they stayed there? I mean, Joker gets out every other Sunday.
A place for them to sleep for the night.
No, we don't follow that logic. There is no Gotham's prison system sucks. So that's why they don't put anybody there. I'm like, but I really liked Abner's actor. I thought he did a really, what's his name? Let me see. David I'm gonna butcher this. Malchian. I really loved him. He was like this kind of like the conscience of the team. He's like what was the guy the guy that was accompanying them from like the Freedom Fighters? What was his name?
That was, what's his name?
Peacemaker?
No. Like Marv or something like that.
Was it Marvin or something
Was
like
it Marvin?
that? It was something like that. He got killed, and then he was like, "Oh, Marvin's dead," and they were like, "Who's Marvin?" And like the guy that was with us the whole damn time. And she's like, "There was somebody else there." I don't know Marvin. I would have known if I met a Marvin. And how
and then she thought Bloodsport's name was Marvin. It's like, no, not Marvin. We had a whole thing with your name. No, we did not.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this movie is insane.
What
It
is
was
funny when they
insane.
went to go save Harley Quinn.
Milton, thank you, mercenary. His name was Milton. Love
Thank
you,
you. I knew
mercenary.
it was
Yes,
something with an
Milton.
M.
I would. She said, I would know if I met a Milton. Like,
Yeah.
I
No.
really love that movie.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh, there they are. They're the
They're
comments.
the comments. I've been sitting here looking like for the comments like forever, and I had it on private
It's your
chat.
mom. I never thought I would poke it up that much. I did.
Yeah, I normally once we get through with our
Kaleidoscope was
crazy
there.
review, we'll start
Yeah.
looking at the comments a little bit. That's what I normally do. We finish our review, then we talk about it, then we look at answer questions. That's
Okay.
the best way to do it. All right, so like I said, the premise: they're on the island, Corto Maltese for Project Starfish. They're supposed to blow up this like tower that has Project Starfish in it. They're not supposed to ask questions. They're not supposed to ask what it actually is. But Peacemaker, played by John Cena, he was a traitor.
Yeah.
Traitor, because when Ratcatcher 2 hears that America, because what happens is they split up. So she's with Peacemaker and then, and Thinker, and then we have everybody else kind of like doing their own thing. And so she hears what's actually going on, and then there's of course there's like this thumb drive or this drive basically.
Yeah.
And so and then what's his name was with him too. Why did his name go out of my head?
With
Rick Flag, Colonel Rick Flag.
yeah, who also was captured like beforehand.
Exactly.
And nobody knew he was captured by the enemy. He was captured by the guerrilla team.
Yeah, the Freedom Fighters.
The Freedom Fighters. That's what it is.
And
they just started murdering the ever-loving crap out of people.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah. I mean, King
because
Shark
for some
literally
reason,
ate one of them. Literally was eating
Peacemaker
them.
and Blood Tongue Twister had this whole thing back and forth of who was the best shooter.
Peacemaker, yeah.
I'm going to say this right now. That whole scene had me giggling my ass off. I don't know. What it say about that, what you will. Say about that what you will. But when they were killing and comparing, basically dick waving back and forth, because really what that was.
They can hear you on the microphone. You don't have to.
I'm getting close.
Marriage goals, guys.
Yeah, but no, I highly enjoyed that.
I felt so bad when they got
cool.
to him, though. When they got to Rick Flag and they look outside, they're like, "Where is it? How'd you get past all my guys?" They're like, "Oh, well, they."
Oh, we ain't see nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and then Polka Dot's like, "Oh, I thought they were moms, so I killed them all." Oh, they killed everybody. I felt so bad, especially Rick was sitting there having tea. He's like,
"Yep,
what's up?"
Like, oh.
But I mean, to be fair, they went to go rescue Harley, and she like rescues herself, and they came up there like climb up the building. She's like,
I swear to God, the Suicide Squad when it comes to rescue missions are garbage.
They don't rescue the people that actually need rescuing. They rescue people that are already okay.
Like
But,
apparently, nobody needs rescuing, and maybe they should just like learn that lesson. Like just chill, just chill. If someone's in danger, they'll let you know.
Yeah, but I will say the whole movie it was like literally a dick waving contest between Peacemaker and Bloodsport. Who had the best shot? Who was the best shot? Who had the better weapons?
We
Who had the
learned
best
that,
it comes in full circle in the end.
We learned that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did. Except at the end. At the end of the movie, he's laying in the bed and apparently being recruited for another damn mission. Yeah. But let's talk about, to me, and I've seen this a lot in the comments, and I agree with this. Ratcatcher 2 was one of the best characters in this for me.
Actually, yeah.
And she kind of stole it for me.
They hired a true Portuguese woman to play that role, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always happy when they do that because I haven't seen Black Widow, but people were talking about the accent's biggest crap. And I mean, so it happens when you try. I mean, sometimes you can pull it off, sometimes you can't.
You get some more time about the whole accent thing. And I'm just like, what they said in Black Widow, she been in the US so long, she just got back.
That's what they said. It's like I can't make the excuse for anything. I know for real. Like, who played the dad? What is his name? The guy who was on Stranger Things. His accent was terrible. Like it was terrible, but it was also comical at the same time. So
yeah,
And
maybe they just didn't want to go that route. So we're going to get somebody who actually speaks Portuguese and then Portuguese. So, but and it was cool. Like I said, she was a very good character. I loved her. And for me, Ratcatcher 2 took the place of Killer Frost with King Shark. Where that was his friend. But I will tell you, there's a lot. I know we're jumping around all over the place, but honestly, the way they filmed this movie, there were a lot of scenes that jumped like back and forth. So I mean,
they gave Harley her own like little side mission and side quest.
No, we gonna get to that because that wasn't even a mission. She was messed up.
Just so you know, the guy's name is David Harbour.
Yeah,
David Harbour. Okay.
Yeah. No, David
Harbour.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, like the scene with King Shark when he saw the starfish, the little mini starfish things that that Starro was ejecting, and he was like, "I have friends," and he was like so happy when they broke the glass, and then they started biting him, and I was like, I know that King Shark represents this very powerful, creature that can literally snap me in half and would not even think twice about it because he's primal. But that made me want to bitch smack every one of those little things. I mean, why are you eating my baby?
You see, like, you're talking about the one where they're mimicking him in the
they're mimicking him. So he's like, I have friends, but later the glass gets.
That was a dumbass decision on his part. You are King Shark. You know that is a predator move. They sized you up. They was looking at you like, "Oh, son, you good enough to eat. As soon as we get out here, we's gonna be on you. We gonna be friends for real." And they got out there and. They started trying to read a book upside down. Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. She made the same argument. Who was like, "How the hell could he tell the difference?"
Yeah. Well, maybe because he is a predator, he doesn't think he has any. He doesn't think he has anybody that could take him. Because I'm sure. Look, I'm sure. The Lion King isn't sitting there thinking, that Puma and them could take him out when he's asleep.
Wait, which version? Live action or animated? No, it doesn't matter. It does. Timon and Pumbaa, warthogs and meerkats don't eat lions. You know what these lions? Life. Time these lions.
Oh like Lord!
Ants and mosquitoes, flies.
Philosophy groove. I'm done.
I'm done. This is why we get so lost and sidetracked over here.
We really do. All right. So Harley's mission, which was not a mission, she literally got taken hostage. And then brought to the new king of Corto Maltese to be his wife. I'm like, they're like, we think you should marry this crazy bitch. I'm like, we think she's compatible
because she's anti-America. You're also anti-America,
and I'm like, but they don't realize she's like anti most stuff.
Yeah, they don't realize. Oh, she's not just crazy over there because she don't like them. She's crazy. Period. Like,
yep. But I love how he whined and dined her, and then was like, and then she slept with him, and then he's like, "Yeah, I torture children. I'm gonna take these and torture children." She's like, "All right, bam. I made a promise to myself that when you start talking cray, it's time for me to go."
Yeah,
right back.
Groove is going to go. We ordered food and.
Oh, I know. If you guys have seen the Crisis on Infinite Earth bloopers, you see that this is a regular occurrence.
This is true. Well, we got to eat.
I know. I understand. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. Yeah. That whole scene where she was like, I'm like, because Harley, let's be clear, she's still batshit crazy. But she's like, I'm going to talk. This is the year of me.
Like new year, new me. Like her whole speech about, I just decided that I was going to do this, and if I seen red flags and killing children is a red flag, I was going to do the right thing and killing blah blah blah. And meanwhile, he's just like, and she just has like this whole like basically a monologue to herself, and it's just complete comedic gold.
It is awesome. Her fight scenes were good too, though. They did a very good job choreography wise. I liked her fight scenes in this more than I did Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
So I thought they did a very good job with the fight scenes. I like all the choreography was really good.
Yeah, the choreography was really well done. So was the acting and the graphics. It was like seeing the graphics was very like Scott Pilgrim-esque to me.
Yeah, it was very kind of a little bit of that mixed with Guardian.
It was freaking fantastic, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
I did too. And then like the whole thing at the end, like the big climax for me is when they're like, okay, we've accomplished this mission, we can just leave.
Yeah,
and then they look at the town.
We could leave.
Yeah, but then they look at the town, and then they're like, well, damn, Starro the Conqueror is like taking control of people. He's breaking the town. Starro, of course, Starro's like, this city is mine. He's like, this is mine. And you got to feel bad for him in a way because he's like every little alien that's been held hostage and experimented on in every sci-fi movie, comic book, that you read. So he was a victim himself.
They really did make you feel bad for him with that one line where he, like, after he's dying, spoiler alert, I guess he dies. But
I mean, it's a spoiler review. It's fine.
And I was just like, yes, I understand. They brought you here. They told you it was bad, but you're batshit crazy. Just go home. Like, I understand, because I would be so pissed and ready for revenge. Like, if I'm being tortured, but and they turn out to be. They have to go on like this superhero mission, essentially, and like destroy this thing. You really do feel bad for him.
You do. You actually like it. It's sad because when he died, I can't remember what he said. He said something so depressing when he died.
He said, "I was happy floating amongst the stars."
That's what it was. Floating. I thought it was floating amongst or looking up at the sky or stars or something like that. Yeah. And I mean, it reminds me. I'm telling you of every creature that's forced into like servitude or slavery, like alien creatures. We've seen it on Doctor Who. I'm not gonna flag it because I know the crew gonna start talking about Doctor Who. But so many creatures.
Can we just talk about how Thinker, like, once he realized that Starro got out and he grabbed him, he was like, "Look, I'm ready to make a change." Like, I
was speaking to the man in the mirror.
It was so hilarious. Like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It's like, "I'm ready to make a change. Let's do it right now." It's like, no.
I'll come to the conclusion that I effed up right in this moment. Exactly. I would like a redemption arc right now.
I didn't look. I'll be honest. I didn't think that you could get out. I know I'm the thinker, but I didn't think about that part. So
but the Starfish thinking?
What?
Shut the hell up.
Starfish.
No. I'm stuck here on this planet. I want to go back to where I belong, which was one of the saddest lines in the entire movie.
I know. I mean, honestly, I did feel bad for him.
I don't know.
I did feel bad for him. And like, also, I did think it was interesting though, when they were going to leave though, they just, they decided to go help and stop him, even though they knew that Amanda had the kill switch on the bombs in their head. And they're all like walking. They're like, well, we're either gonna blow up or we're gonna blow him up.
What happened if she would have said, like, if she would have just detonated it? Like, y'all would have just blewed up. But I get it. It's like, y'all want to go out. It's essentially like, we're going to go out with the hero. These are where our morals lie. And if we die, we die.
Yeah. Well, then that gave us the unsung heroes, though, of the movie. And that is Amanda Waller's staff. Yeah. They were cool as shit. Girl took some and knocked Amanda's butt. She was like, "I'm tired of her damn mouth. Get her out of here." Like, you stayed in the village.
Save these people, please. No, like going to one of the comments he coming up there, and I had the same question because I am curious how they were shooting King Shark with all kinds of automatic rifles. And they put that bomb in the back of his neck. And I'm gonna say this. This is what I feel they did. They were like, sit in this chair, and they sat him down. It's like, okay. And they just went like,
they pinched him basically.
It's in there. He's like, "Oh no, I'm dying." They pushed his button.
Well, maybe with him, they didn't put it in the back of his head. They put it in food, and he ate it.
Yeah, probably.
He has to doo-doo.
Well, no, maybe this is something that once it's released into your bloodstream is programmed to attach to something in your body.
Maybe.
What, in his gut?
Yeah, I mean anywhere.
Samuel Jackson's son? I
It
don't
could have
know.
been anywhere. I'm just saying if
They
they couldn't
don't
get in his
know.
head, they could have hit it in some food. The moment he ingested it, it like
Wait, how would
turned
they
on,
know?
and then it itself moved around like a
Maybe,
nanobot or something.
maybe they constantly like put it in his food, so whenever he ate, because they knew he was gonna shit eventually, he just kept feeding
Well,
him
no,
bones.
think of it. If they had like a nanobot bomb, it would be programmed once it got into his digestive system to just go attach to something. It could have went up to his brain and attached
How
itself.
would they know somebody else wouldn't take that out? They don't know how King Shark's anatomy works. And more importantly,
You don't know how his
when
anatomy
he
works.
kills, you're like, ow, that itches. And then like, I'm gonna go kill Waller now because I got all this freedom.
I'm worried about you. Like, I'm worried.
You ain't gotta live with him.
I'm sorry. I love how we just had to really talk about the anatomy of King Shark right now. We got that bomb in there. But it's what we do on this channel, so I get it.
That's true.
But to be fair, I mean, all the characters that jump out of that damn plane directly in the water and hit it from that velocity should have been killed on impact. So I mean, I'm just saying, if we're gonna be
That's
technical
also
about
true.
it.
That's why Weasel drowned.
But I love how Weasel got up and was like,
Y'all better hide your kids, hide your wife.
I know, right?
Hide the kids.
Especially kids like Weasel.
those kids are gone.
dangerous.
Look,
we
everybody
talk
on the
about-
island is traumatized. Again,
Can we
one of
talk
my
about
running jokes, they
TKD
need
for
Linda.
a second?
Hmm?
Like, can we talk about TKD for a second? What the hell did he think he was going to do, detaching his arms and slapping people? He didn't try to take the gun.
You realize
He didn't like hit him. What I do realize,
He was
joined
trying
the
to bitch
Justice
smack
League
people.
back in the day,
I
and
don't.
they did it to make him feel better.
Look, he
I mean,
needed
I
to have
think-
one moment, Jam. He needed one moment in time where he felt like he was powerful. It
Oh,
didn't
so
look
doing
powerful.
like this and basically getting
Yes.
up on everybody's nerves was doing something. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah,
No,
trying to hold them like-
you're
like,
pissing.
No.
You're pissing people off.
That's his
Those
power.
are guns.
I mean, think about it. It could have been something worse. He could have been like high five man. He just walked around and high fived everybody all the damn time.
I mean,
That was a character.
I don't know, even-
that did happen.
even that would make me at least feel a little bit better about it. It's like, oh, I got something out of it. High five, pew pew, but high five.
happened from
What about what was the name of her of Ratcatcher 2's main rap? Oh, what was his name?
I don't know, but he was super adorable.
He was.
And-
I love how at the end Bush was like petting him.
Yeah, he crawled on his lap, and then he was like, I guess I'll pet you. Okay.
Got nothing else to do.
Right. I'm pretty sure Nathan Fillion played. Didn't Nathan Fillion play TKD?
Yes.
Yes,
Which is
TDK.
such a fall
It's
from
TDK.
grace. TDK, you know what I mean?
What'd
Yeah.
you say? TKD?
Yeah.
He's at TKD.
I think my TKO, my brain said TKD. That's all.
I think they also called him Splitter
Yeah.
in the
It's
comics.
such
Yeah,
I remember him in Fire.
Don't.
he was in
don't go
Firefly,
there.
Serenity. Yeah, he's been in a
Don't-
lot of stuff. He was.
Don't
he-
go there.
Yeah.
Bring back. Like, you can't because Shepard's dead now. Rest
Why?
in peace.
Why?
Whenever we do
love-
reviews, guys, Gru goes down this whole like regret trail of like shows and movies that are no
I'm
longer
like
on.
the doctor
It's
on
like,
that level.
I'm talking about Suicide Squad, but why can't we have Firefly?
Why can't we have Firefly? It's too late.
It's we need you to let it go.
Like I said,
Buy the box set and get on with it.
Just do like everybody else does and just push it down, way deep in there, and forget about
I'm
it.
like David Tennant. It's a billion.
300
years. It's all it takes.
So let me talk about a nitpick
Back on
that I have,
track.
but I know I have to suspend my disbelief in this movie because again, it's a James Gunn movie. It's just like Guardians. I said the same thing in Guardians. Why is it when like buildings fall on you, like are you falling through? Nobody has a cut. Why do we have a cut? Like,
Also, Bloodsport got some.
building falling down. I'm like, what is happening?
Bloodsport got some really good knees or knee
I'm
pads or
saying,
something for
Jesus.
when he was just falling through the levels. I was like, damn, like I know I'm not the most athletic person, but I'm young at heart. My knees would be shaking. I would have at least lost my balance. He got
I would have
some
been look, homegirl would have been back on the plane. Like, you want me to jump on what, where, how? Hell no.
Nah,
and
I'm
you know, I'm
good.
scared of sharks as much as as I like King Shark and I thought he was adorable, I would get a pop doll. I would get the pop doll. You keep him over here.
Yeah.
Sebastian is what
like a hoagie. Time to go.
Wilbur Robinson said Sebastian. So I think that's the name of the rat was Sebastian. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Wilbur. That was awesome.
Superhero landing bad on the knees.
Hell, everything superheroes do are bad on the knees. You already know.
He's right. Viola Davis is Amanda Walker. There's Amanda Waller. Sorry, that's a
Lord, but she's Texas Ranger or Walker Ranger. But no, she like I said, when she got that job in Shondaland and How to Get Away with Murder as the lead character, they were like, this is Amanda. This is her resume. It's just like a J.J. Abrams did Star Trek. You know, J.J. Abrams reinvented the Star Trek universe because he wanted to direct Star Wars. Then, you know, Viola Davis is like, let me take this TV series. Yeah, it'll be good, but I'm trying to get into Suicide Squad.
I want that good.
I want those.
Get that check.
Yeah.
And as long as the problem with DCEU, because we get amazing movies like this, but then we get shit movies along with it. And it's just like, it's not consistent.
Oh my God,
so because we're not on the same page and the universes are not. Right now, I feel like everything is pre-crisis because every Earth seems different, even though they are all supposed to be on the same damn prime Earth right now. I don't get it at all. Hell, the Joker movie did very well. Not even the same Joker.
No, it's not.
You know, we got the Batman movie coming out, not even the prime Earth Batman. Then what is the effing point? You know, this movie right here, I thought would be amazing to kind of segue all of the superhero movies. So you have all these heroes, just like when they were talking about Bloodsport, how you put Superman in the hospital or in a coma using kryptonite bullets. But was that Henry Cavill's, you know, Superman? You know, is this the newer Superman? Well, no, because he's not even going to be canon. Our Superman's not even going to be canon. He's not even going to be in the primer. So what Superman are you effing talking about?
Also bringing up this point, you had mentioned if okay, so when they were like, we're going to go be heroes now. So long enough to go and do crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
The Justice League, Superman, somebody would have come anyway, and then took care of it. So really, he's like, well, they didn't need to do that because somebody would have came by.
That was my argument for why Waller was clever. Waller had you going there to steal government secrets back to the government. Your job was to be hero. Your job was to be secret spies, unknown and easily killable. Your job was not to go be superheroes.
We have superheroes to be superheroes.
Exactly.
But I mean, let's be real. We don't. Because Martian Manhunter in the Justice League Zack Snyder cut was hanging out while the Earth was about to be destroyed. It's like, I wanted to see how you handled the situation.
This is my thing, right? Like, this movie and Shazam were two of my favorite DCEU movies. I really like Shazam. However, the Suicide Squad is assembled well after the Justice League was set up and they had the whole thing in space and all that stuff. So Waller knows that exists. If you jackasses go down there as villains and stop this invasion and kill this creature, they will know you did it.
And they had him on the news and on TV now.
And they're gonna look at the US as like, if you know Batman, You're like, hold on. I'll be right back, Clark. Waller, what are you doing? So I don't know what you're talking about, Bruce.
No, I won't even be Bruce. It'll be Alfred. We've got a problem. But no, I think the continuity problem, because I love this movie. I really wish we did not have a continuity problem in DCEU. This is the perfect movie to segue with all of the hero movies. And they're not connected, and they have the creepiest effing Flash. I'm sorry if you guys are a fan. I'm not a fan. I cannot handle our Flash. I think he is creepy as shit. And staring at Iris like you're like a stalker in slow-mo. Just,
if I were invisible.
Hell, when I watched it, I wanted to be invisible. I'm like, I cannot handle it.
You know what the real problem with the DCU is, or the DCMU, is the fact that DCEU.
Did they have
the problem with it is
Miller?
the problem with it is the fact that they didn't have a plan at first. They didn't have a plan until Marvel made, their plan, like until everything was laid out and they saw things connect. So you have all these like loose bits and pieces of like different like versions of like Batman or Superman, where like there was no consistency because there didn't need to be anything. I think they really tried to play off of the weird DC and people are going to like us anyway. No, do the same thing you do with your animated.
Yeah, they have amazing animated movies.
Yeah,
I don't get that at all.
Because they can draw how the actors should behave. And it's like voice actors, put in your best. So
yeah, as a voice actor, I appreciate your compliment in that regard. But
I mean, it is what it is. Though. It's the whole other thing to wear a costume and be like, look up in the sky, what's going on? And somebody be on the booth that can really emote watching the character going, look up in the sky. What is that?
Well, also it's the voice acting, but then also it's the writing. Like
the writing is terrible.
The writing for the
it is. The writing continuity is not that great.
Warner Brothers hires way better writers than whomever does anything with DCEU. It's insane. Like, what the hell? I'd rather watch Ann Features. But
I will say this, and I love Marvel. I love DC. I love everything. I mean, I'm waiting for Dark Horse to get in. I love
nerd.
Such a compliment. But no, I will say this. When we first saw the very first Avengers movie, it was not, if you're looking at continuity, there were issues. But we loved it because it was the first time we saw all these major players together in one damn movie. Nobody fucking explained how Thor got there. Because when his movie ended, he was not able to get there. How the hell you gonna pop up all of a sudden and be like, I'm here?
He just took the red eye. He had a red
well, he can take the red eye around the corner to his house because that's all he was going to.
No, so what y'all understand is that Thor is a competitive gamer. And he was trying to win his last Soul Calibur tournament.
Look, I told you there's no hope and dope. No, I want to hear that. I'm like, I want to hear that.
You stay
away from the in crowd. Get close to God. No, sir. I'm telling you, there were issues in that.
Well, but as long as it's been, they slowly like got better at it. Now with DC, it's just like I said, they had all these like individual like movies set up, but no real plan for the universe.
Yeah, they don't have an outline in general, and I agree with it. I wish that they did have a very good showrunner or executive producer to come and just produce everything like Kevin Feige does for MCU. But unfortunately, I really wish I could just sit in the room where it happens. Yeah, just about a Hamilton thing there. And just really think like, how are you guys doing this? What are you thinking? I mean, are you thinking? What's wrong with you?
You
talk to each other?
You go in that room, you sit them down. It's like, okay, what we're doing is we're going to watch these cartoon movies, and I want you to do the exact same shit as they're doing right there. Do not let me down, or I will handle your kneecaps.
Or better yet, I'm going
to
give you a comic book.
Yeah,
I want you to read it. Look at the pretty panels, and you know what? We'll get you the graphic novel, so it's one whole continuous saga, and you can just follow it. Because Zack Snyder did that with Watchmen. He looked at that graphic novel and almost exactly verbatim those pages.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to be reading like this. You know how you see kids and they have to put their finger on the letters and shout it out. That's how they'll be reading the comics.
Well, like I see Marvel and DC fan. I love your name. I always love that name. That there's an Injustice animated film. And yes, I did put that in the community tab. And I think I mentioned it too. So they have a really good animated cast. My problem is Zack Snyder was trying to do Injustice. And he would not have done it justice because continuity wise, your people don't connect that much for you to be able to pull something like that off.
Yeah.
True.
So you can't have a kick-ass, Joaquin Phoenix Joker and then Jared Leto. And I like Jared Leto. I think Jared Leto's not a bad actor. I just think that they directed him wrong, and his interpretation of Joker was just a little off.
They made the Joker too Gen Z. That
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, so that version of Joker would not have worked in Injustice, or maybe it would because you didn't like him as much. You want to kill him first.
But
Like,
for completely
but
different
he wasn't that
reasons.
maniacal. He just was annoying.
No, he was a very annoying. He was almost like somebody's like Gen X, like he has a startup. His dad owns a dealership, and like you're going to respect my gangster.
Hold on. Know what he really sound like for real?
What?
Batman Beyond, how the Joker sounded after Joker was gone. That's what he sounded like. Like somebody who was impersonating the Joker, like the Joker was a real guy. But we're here now. So come on, Batman. Like that's what he feels like. And it's like it's so annoying. Like you don't feel like the Joker himself. You don't have the same. This is why that Joker movie that came out was so authentic feeling, because insane. By the way, shout outs. If you haven't seen Approach the Nerd has posted a whole video of her redoing that scene.
Yes,
and it's actually pretty good.
It is.
Seriously,
It's
you should
really
watch
good.
it.
You
I
guys
watched
should
it
watch it.
earlier.
Go watch it's from the Joker movie. It's the basically the scene where Mr. Franklin gets killed. Kablooey.
Yes.
Well, we reinvented it because for COVID reasons, he couldn't shoot me like he does in the movie.
Yeah.
So we had to come up with something original, and I thought that that was my idea.
That was
So
a
I
good
thought it was
take
pretty
on
good.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, and plus we're gender bent, so now I am Mr. Franklin.
Yes.
So I'm a female version of Murray Franklin.
We guys don't stop watching us now. Like when we done, then you go. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify.
Yes.
But now I see that Wilbur did say that Injustice was that was the Crime Syndicate Earth that the Snyder cut was in, which I get. I understand that, but he's still. I mean, you're talking
from Brightburn.
You're talking Resurrection. You're talking like post death metal crap. All of this stuff in continuity. None of that would have worked if your character. How are you going to do death metal where you have alternate versions of our core guys? When they have to fight like badass, crazier versions of themselves when they're not even as bonded. It's just like I don't know. It doesn't work. It does not work.
It doesn't. It can't because.
So yeah, that's my entire problem with what's going on with DCEU. But
and then are they outlining that too? Because if they're not, then they should. But to me, it just disconnects you from the entire thing as a whole.
Yeah. I agree with that. I really do. All right. So we like this movie. Let's look at a couple of questions because it's already 52 minutes and 17 seconds. So we try to get this to an hour.
One more point to make.
Yes, ma'am.
When Harley Quinn jumped into the eyeball, it was so beautiful.
I almost fell on my seat.
That's what she did. She jumped into the eyeball with the jab. She was like, I know what I'm supposed to do now. And she ran and
I'm just going to sit here and hold this for Mr. J.
They're trying to make Harley Deadpool.
I'm Mr. J.
Well, but she's nuts. And then the rats, I love the rats like jumping in. It's like, yes, you just made way for us. Let's go.
Well, when I saw her jump in the eyeball, I thought she was giving him an eye exam. She's like, this is mucus.
And she's just like,
so pretty.
Like crazy bitch.
I'm gonna tell you
but then again, also, you can do that. You telling me all these guns and shit and the polka dots and not nobody tried to shoot him in the eyeball.
I do that comment. Rats never look so photogenic. Who are you telling? What the hell was that about?
I know, because in real life we see a rat. We're not like Sebastian. We're like, run, bitch, run.
No, that's it. If you ever been anywhere in any major city, and you see them rats look like puppies running around a damn trash can, you're like, oh, I'm gonna walk that way.
Yeah. No, we have seen that. Actually, we went to DC
for example,
and saw the rats.
And them rats, they look at you like those rats look at you in DC like roaches look at you in the South. It's like
they look at you like you're
just like What's going on?
So
Hey, Lance.
so for us to see the little rats and stuff with like cute little vests and waving his hand and shit, I felt like he needed a cigarette too, but that was just
She's like, no, wait, that's so.
just
No, this is a whole.
See, these are my co-hosts, guys, and my friends. I'm just letting you know. You think I'm crazy? There you go.
But no,
Mercenary said, after you finish the Crisis parody, which will be your next one? That is a good question. So how about you let us know in the comments what you want us to parody next? Crisis is already a parody, so it's not hard.
yeah.
But it's really not.
I can parody anything you want me to
You
parody.
think the first two are messed up? Oh, you wait. The third part is the
terrible.
conclusion, and it's a mess. It is a mess. We ask all the questions you guys should have been asking in the third one.
I can parody anything you want me to parody, but if you bother me, I'll fight you, you rat dick.
That
Oh,
voice.
God. Like, the rats were a metaphor for the Suicide Squad.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I legit saw that earlier, and I was like, "Oh, that's funny as hell." Like Mercenary XB4, yes, sir.
I mean,
Like, that's
you're
kind
not
of
wrong.
true. They're throwaways.
You want us to. I love Flashpoint. I mean, I can parody it,
I
but
don't
you know,
mind doing
I love
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint.
But if we do Flashpoint, can we use like actual scenes and cut from Flashpoint? I don't know. I just want to do a voiceover like animated. Didn't they do the animated Flashpoint thing? Do they not? I'm not
Well, I
mistaken.
mean, there's an animated Flashpoint movie. It's really well done, actually. But I mean, I'm telling you, the reason I love Flashpoint is I love the fact that it is actually Bruce's father as Batman and his mother is Joker. And the reason
Thomas
that he can't kill
Wayne.
Joker is because that's his wife. It makes so much more sense in this bromance that Batman and Joker got going on. So I love Thomas being Batman in Flashpoint.
If y'all see me fanning myself with the utility bill, is not because I'm crazy. It's because I'm hot.
Thomas Wayne fighting Yo-Yo. I was like, shooter.
Thomas Wayne can get it too. So Anaya Moore said, "Hey, I'm bisexual. You see the other side right now, okay?"
I'm not arguing. I'm not even disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
This movie is so bomb, and Harley Quinn is my favorite character, and I love all your reviews, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, so Harley Quinn was great in this movie. I don't know who my favorite character was. I just thought in this movie the standout character was Ratcatcher 2. But yeah, Harley Quinn, I mean, she steals whatever show she's in because that's what her character does anyway. She's meant to do that. So
all the characters so well played this movie.
I did like Polka Dot Man, and I did like the fact that at the end they really gave him like, it's like, yes, I did it. Woo, smash. Like
it was.
I mean, I saw it coming, but it was still hilarious. And I just love the fact that he is essentially the crazy one. And he, like, his personality kind of like when he does speak and when he does talk, his character, it kind of overshadows like everything else. And just the whole Milton thing about his friend dying. I was like, why was he still here?
Like, why did he follow us in here? Is he stupid?
Well, I absolutely enjoyed Polka Dot Man. I don't know if he's my favorite. I'm not sure which one is.
I highly enjoyed James Gunn.
Polka Dot Man was a comedy relief as far as I'm concerned, especially seeing his angry mama everywhere. It was cracking me the hell up. And I did love the special effects on the dots that would fly out, even though it was really gross. His skin, like all that stuff.
Yeah, he had to throw that up and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was gross. But Wilbur said, "I go for Martha Wayne Joker played by ATN. I'll do it. I got you. I will do it.
Do it."
I actually have another video I'm going to put up. It's a monologue of me doing the Killing Joke monologue as the Joker's daughter. So I will put that up too. So I saw your monologue as Joker. Spread your wings a bit more, please. I don't know where I'm spreading them, Wilbur, but okay.
I'll
spread them. Spread my. Well, I better not sing that Jodeci song because I'll get.
Yeah, I was thinking
which one?
Like,
which one? I'll sing another one. Spread my.
Don't you get me copyright claimed on here, man? I'm gonna kick you off.
And fly away. It's all I got. See, it's not even. It's like what, 15 seconds?
That doesn't mean anything. That bots are good.
Like, have you seen the way they've been coming for her channel?
I know. They were like, "Did you just whisper WB?" I fight copyright claims all the time. I win, but I mean, it's so annoying. I've gotten to the point now with WB. I literally say, "Really?" question mark. I'm like, really, and somehow I still win. I guess they're just like, all right, we don't know what to do with her.
That's a damn shame.
It was so funny. The team started dropping off quickly, and the way they died were funny. Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, but I like that they died in ways that Magic Combo, like Blackguard lost his face, Wade lost his head, and the comics with the whole like this thing, and Javelin killed by his own javelin, and then it was funny.
I'm still on freaking the detachable kid, just like I can never get out of my head where he's just like just slapping people around. Like,
you gotta let it go, Jam. You gotta let it go. That was his moment to shine. You gonna let him have that.
I do not feel bad for you. You got your arm shot up. You was laying there crying like it wasn't gonna hurt. Like, they got guns. They had guns.
I got a question for you guys that nobody brought up.
What?
How is it if Amanda Waller had bombs in everybody's damn head and she lost communication with Harley Quinn? Why didn't she just blow her up?
Well,
especially if she's in the enemy camp. A bomb will take out somebody that's close to you.
That's true.
Why didn't she just say, well, we know where Harley is?
What?
You know what? You know what she didn't? Because Harley Quinn is so dangerous and so badass. I have no good answer for
I was just going to say
she has main character insurance.
I was going to say because she's main character, it's important for plot.
Pure plot armor. That's the only
Dylan.
I would have waited like 24 hours. I'm like, all right, and squish.
Yeah. Well, I love Viola Davis's face too. When she would get pissed off, she'd be like, "I said, turn around, turn around, turn around." Like, who pooped in your Cheerios this morning? What is happening?
When everybody's like, "Oh, we lost this person," like, damn it! Like, just like her anger.
Open that damn box. That dude's like, okay, well, I'm hourly. I'm gonna need you to slow your roll.
I love how they say
you up here, you need to be down here.
They set up a Deadpool in the office as a bet. Like,
yeah, they really did. It's like everybody just dropping off, which also tells you that they weren't in on the plan either.
No,
they
weren't. Waller had separate teams.
This movie is so bomb. I love Harley, but just coming in here to say, go check out Madeline Mantalk's YouTube. It's called Miss Mads, but love your reviews. Can you put that on underneath the Charmed, my last Charm review? Put it in the community tab at the bottom so people can see it. Because for people that did not see this movie or have no interest in Suicide Squad, they probably won't see that comment.
And if you don't, you should.
Putting that out there.
Put it out there. Turn on the AC. Hold on.
Put it out there. Let's see here. I like the bets people were taking. Oh yeah, they're taking bets.
Like they had a true Deadpool. Like, who's it gonna die first? It's like, oh damn.
That was literally the office part, the office bet. There were
the
office pool.
You saw all the You saw all the like the red, like when they read them out, it's like fuck, and it's like, oh, all right, pay up.
If they killed Harley, we can't have a Harley and Ivy movie. It's basically Thelma and Louise, except they get away.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
you're really
not wrong. Wilbert Robinson, you're not wrong in the slightest.
Especially since they officially have made them a couple now.
Yeah, I mean they've done that more than once.
I mean, yeah, but like in the actual like TV series, because there was like that whole like, are they going to get together? And when she was engaged, because when she was in, you haven't seen all of it. Spoiler alert.
Serenity, she said, I thought it would be bad and it did not disappoint. So did you not like it? Is that what you're saying? You didn't like the movie?
I think that means like they did like the movie. Thought it would be bad but it did not disappoint. I see.
Well, she didn't say but. She said it did not disappoint. That's why I'm asking if she liked it or not. Well, Serenity's my girl. She knows she got her opinion, so she gonna put him in there. We're not
What's
gonna
your
fight you on it.
What's your real opinion?
What's your opinion, girl?
What's your
I hope we get Gotham City Sirens. That would be cool. I mean, honestly, I would love to have a TV show that actually features the sirens in general.
Yeah,
I think that would be cool. But you know, but anybody who knows me on this channel that has been there, you knows that one of my first ever videos, I think it was my third or fourth spotlight video. No, my first spotlight video was on Lady Shiva, because that is my boo. I love Lady Shiva. I am terrified that we will never get a Lady Shiva that lives up to my expectations. I'm terrified they're gonna bring some little woman in here and she's gonna get her ass kicked and I'm gonna be done. I'm like, not my Shiva hashtag.
Why was Peacemaker on SmackDown tonight?
Because you got to make that money.
Yeah, exactly. He found out that wrestling was very lucrative.
Amanda doesn't give them a budget or give them any type of salary, benefits, nothing. The only thing she pays them with is a bomb in their head.
Yeah.
So sometimes gas money.
They're paid with their life.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. No, I didn't like it. It wasn't as bad as boring as I expected. Just stupid. The Transformer films, I was laughing at it. I was laughing at it, not with it. I did not like the Hot General. Oh, I did like the Hot General though. Sorry.
Oh, the Hot General.
I mean, hey,
he was looking good.
Look, Serenity, as long as you get something out of it, that's all that matters. So we'll take the Hot General as a win.
So Serenity, did any of you see the first Suicide Squad? And I'm curious to see, although I think I know the opinions of that one. It was fantastic, right?
So transparency. I have not seen the first Suicide
Squad.
That's
right. You did it. Okay, this is an intervention.
Right, go ahead.
I saw Joker, Jared Leto's Joker in the Snyder Cut for the first time. I have not seen the first Suicide Squad movie.
Well, I think now is the time for you to see the first one, and we can do a compare and contrast. And I would love to watch you just pull out your hair.
Why would you want that? I'm like, that hurts. No, I don't want to rip my hair. Look, I have a new character for my channel called Angry Grandma. We don't need to have Angry Grandma come out because we know Angry Grandma doesn't play. She's gonna have to go out. She's gonna have to go to the tree. She'll have to get the switch.
Get a switch.
Not even make you pick the switch. You're gonna have to bring the switch back. Tan that butt. Go ahead. I mean, there's a lot of characters in that movie. Angry Grandma is old. She can't spend her time doing everybody's ass. I can't. I'm no. No.
I'm still curious though. Hey guys, let us know if you want her to see actually watch the first Suicide Squad.
See, nobody would torture you like your friends. I'm just letting you know.
Look, I do it because you are my friend. I love you.
Well, Serenity said, love the first Suicide Squad movie on both versions, Joker cut and theatrical cut. Saw it 8 times and count. Damn.
All right.
Well.
You going for a marathon?
Well. We love Maria's luscious locks. They're luscious. Look at it, luscious.
Look at them just shining like a Pantene Pro V commercial.
I mean, girl, herbal essence. What you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, go back. I'm going back to this question really quickly. Elseworlds or Crisis on Earth X? Is that what you're saying you would like for us to parody? Because we're really open to anything. It could be The Last Airbender. It literally could be anything that we parody. Naruto. Doing a parody of Naruto would be funny.
I would love to parody Avatar series.
I know you would. I know. So you were not touching Korra because you hate Korra and I love Korra. So you are not doing Korra. And don't make me eject you from that seat.
I can't stand Korra. I really can't. I hate the writing on that one.
Can we parody Harry Potter, please?
We can. We could absolutely do a Harry Potter. If you guys want us to do a Harry Potter parody, let us know in the comments below.
I want to be Diggory and I want to be Ron. Both of them.
We will hold both
of them. I want to be Ron and Diggory, both of them.
I'm gonna have to go and have a meeting with myself. So
that's right. John Cena
I'll get back to you.
Naked in the movie. I forgot about that.
All right. Let's see if I missed anybody else's stuff because guys, we have over an hour now.
That's true.
And I know some people haven't eaten their din.
That's true.
When us three, when we get together, we just act like clowns, which is why I like doing movie reviews, but I know how it's gonna go because we crazy. So I know. I just know we will be here for 2.5
I'm
hours.
not crazy. My mom says I am just fine.
She has to say yeah there. She's your mother. I tell my child that too all the time.
Feel like you're doing something behind my head.
He is. But yeah, I think I'm making sure I got everybody. You said man that spear though. That's
That
I'm sorry. That's that
Dragon Ball.
Harlequin lost that thing 3 times and got it back
yeah.
3 times. And I thought that was funny as hell. What? What?
Wilbert. I can definitely parody Dragon Ball Super. I can definitely. I want to
Who
do
plays
Vegeta
Goku to get
as the
God
God
to set up the
Destruction.
tournament?
Oh man, you just answered all my heart's questions.
And we were just talking about that
Just talking
before the
about
stream.
Dragon Ball Super G having God Destruction abilities, and spoiler alert if you didn't read the manga,
Can
and
I
Goku
be?
Master Instinct.
Can I be Vegeta?
Yes.
Cool.
As long as I get to be Bulma, it doesn't matter.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Ooh.
All right, I'll be
I'll
Goku
be
then.
Bulma.
I'll be Goku Vegeta. Give me your Vegeta voice right now. What you
No,
got?
you're not gonna put her. Hey! You don't give the voiceover, secrets away in a live stream.
That's true.
No, sir.
That's true. We got to.
You got to keep it brown
gotta
wrap. You know how we do this.
I'm
I'm
just
always on
trying
PC
things.
time when it comes to YouTube. CP, not PC.
Oh yeah, we got it.
We got what you were saying. But now that's interesting. So Harry Potter, Dragon Ball Super are two. Oh Lord, can you see? We could bring 6 back if we did Dragon Ball. That would be absolutely
Yes.
hilarious. He could be Piccolo.
I know, right?
Oh my
Wish
God,
to
that would
be
be,
found.
that would be
We can do
hilarious.
something very akin to like Team 4-Star, but not Team 4-Star. I don't want to. I love Team 4-Star's Dragon Ball Z Bridge series. By the way, I don't want to overstep their. I won't step on anybody's toes, but I highly enjoy this shit. I watch it more.
We could actually do just 1 episode shorts of all of these.
Yeah, we
So-
really could. Yeah.
Yeah, that way they're not
That-
extended minutes. They're just
Oh
one.
man, Maria, you know what people? Can we get Lonnie Patul on it? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, we will definitely we will talk. But
Can we get John Cena on it? That would be
I want to know
No.
why Serenity is like, oh yeah, naked John Cena and Peace.
Yeah.
That was nice too.
yeah.
That's better yet, Maria. Can you get Hulk Hogan to be in this? You got a lot of connections. You know a lot of people.
I think we're
You're-
just
I don't,
You're
but
like-
I don't know Hulk Hogan.
You probably do. You just not want to.
But I probably don't.
You probably do. You probably. I don't know.
I will tell you this: if we ended up doing a Dragon Ball parody, I would definitely get Kyle to come back as the Great Saiyaman since he plays him on Dragon
should.
Ball, and he might
do it.
even do the narrator voice since he's also the narrator. So I would do that because
You're really
we're good friends, and I'm pretty sure I can get him to do that. But we'll see. We will
He's a
see.
pretty cool guy though. He does a
Yeah.
lot of stuff with YouTubers, so I mean, he probably will.
I love that Harry Potter. You could do the core 3 with you guys.
actually, yeah.
Actually,
Harry.
wait a minute, stop. Who's playing Ron?
I thought you said you wanted to be Ron.
I did, but I lied
6
now.
degrees of
who's playing?
separation, Hogan.
yeah, exactly. You know Hulk Hogan.
You're right. I know somebody who knows somebody who could know somebody who
Who
possibly
could
knows
know
somebody.
somebody.
Maybe a tiny bit related to their father's brother, sister, cousin, friend. So you're right.
You know who Hogan knows? Kevin Bacon.
And this is where it all went downhill, guys.
I was gonna say, have we completely derailed this now?
We
Are
are-
you guys happy? Are
We
you
might
happy?
have.
Overall, we love this movie.
I
Yeah.
actually had
This
fun
to
watching it. I really
be-
did.
And I'm looking forward to Shazam 2 and Black
Yes.
Black Adams very much. And I'm also looking forward to Aquaman 2, even though it's problematic they didn't recast Amber Heard. And I don't know what else I'm looking forward to, but I will say I'm not looking forward to the Flashpoint movie, even though yes, they're bringing Michael Keaton back potentially to either be Bruce or potentially Thomas Wayne, which I'm here for both. I just don't want Ezra Miller, and since he's playing Barry Allen, I don't know how I'm going to be able to watch this movie without Barry in it. So I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm gonna figure it out.
But you never know. Like they may have a very competent director and screenwriters, and it may blow you out of the water. Like, because, to be honest, I think a lot of people are going into the Suicide Squad with some kind of like not scrutiny, what's the word I'm looking for, skepticism, but then end up really fucking enjoying it. And it's really the directors and the cast was also great, the writing was great. It's just, I think with DC they try to do too much of the, I understand DC Comics, whatever, but you try to do too much of like the serious shit and you don't have fun with it. So you never know. It may end up surprising you, and Flashpoint could be fucking fantastic. I mean, it's fucking serious, but it could be fucking fantastic.
It might be fantastic, but it's still going to have Ezra Miller in it. So that's the problem. I need him to actually be the fastest man alive, so fast I don't ever see him in the scenes, and then that will be okay with that. But
I mean, but is he really the fastest man? There is always someone faster, as we have learned.
Because his name is Barry Allen. He's the fastest man alive.
He's the slowest thinking man alive. You don't watch my Arrowverse.
Aside from every main villain he has in every part of the series.
My name is Barry Allen. I am the slowest thinking man of all time.
I'm the fastest man alive until next season.
I see the Speed Force, but my brain never catches up.
I'm Barry Allen. I dream about being the fastest man alive.
I mean, I don't even think he gets that far, but it's fine. He dreams of being a Care Bear. It's fine. All right, we love you guys. We about to go.
Yep.
Because we're hungry, we're tired.
We cray.
Yeah, we cray.
Everybody.
You know how we felt about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody asked me if I was going to have Blurred on one of these. He does his own reviews on Saturday, so until he does his review, I don't ask him to do reviews. So I mean, he's always welcome to pop in and say some stuff, but whenever we have actual movie review, he does it on Saturdays at his Blurred Cave. So we never have a chance to get together to do reviews on most things, and because he's doing them for his channel, that is why he is not doing this. I was asking a question that I was asked previously by somebody. That is why he is not doing movie reviews with me, because he does them for his channel, and his stuff normally is either after mine, but it's normally always on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I can't live my life on Blurred Cave hours, man. Can't do it. Gotta be me.
Get your own life to live.
But Serenity said instead of doing a parody, just do a roast of the DC TV universe.
Oh my God, that is perfect, Serenity. Yeah. You are a genius.
Hey, it's not like I don't do it for the Arrowverse every week.
Arrowverse is low hanging fruit.
All of your reviews have been
every one of them.
Arrowverse is such low hanging fruit.
Everywhere. There's only two shows I'm actually into right now, honestly, and that's Superman and Lois, and of course Stargirl. All the other ones are there. And I have to watch them for the reviews, but
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah, and Legends of Tomorrow is funny, so I watch Legends, but it's not an Arrowverse show to me. So it is in the Arrowverse, it's just not to me. It's a completely different entity. So, and that's why I like it. I don't consider it the same thing. All right, guys, we love you. If you have comments, questions, concerns, you want to sing, you want to spin, you want to do anything, put in the comments below. And let us know so we can keep the conversation going. And if it is evening for you, have a good evening. If it is morning or afternoon, have a good morning or afternoon. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for our Owl House review. And yeah, did you want to say something, Groove? You're pointing.
Yeah, go plug your channel in.
Oh shit, guys! I have a channel called Quarter Life Jail. Please follow me. I don't do nerd stuff, but I do really weird stuff. Did you know that sign spinning is a thing as a competition?
I will link her channel. Like, give me 5 seconds. I'll put the channel. Normally I do. I'll link her and Groove's channels below. So, but yeah, Jam just put out a crazy video because she does crazy videos on her channel. So check it out. Oh, and to plug our channel too, we do Shiz Talkers. It is a podcast. Our first podcast is being edited and should be up on Sunday. Lord forbid if I can get it to happen. We will see. I got a lot going on tomorrow, but if not, it will be by Monday. I'm aiming for Sunday. Yes, so yes,
I am Groovy Guide and Guru. So I just post up stuff about martial arts and philosophy, and then I do nerd stuff because I am a nerd on her channel or her channel.
Yeah, so we basically make him do it. So it's fine.
I'm held against my will. Save me!
All right.
Serenity, it's actually linked in the description already. Where it says sub my other channels. It's the one called Shit Stalkers. We only have our welcome video up, but we are going to have our first podcast up. I'm trying for this Sunday. So Pray for me. I'm pretty sure I can do it. Just say a prayer. If not, it will definitely be up on Monday, but it will be up in the next few days.
If you subscribe to the channel, then you would know when we post. So just subscribe to the channel.
No, you gotta ring the bell notification.
And ring the bell notification because the YouTube
I mean, you can
algorithm
ring
is
it.
fucked.
You can
So-
ring it. I may not hear it, but you can ring it. All right. All right, guys, we are out of here. Again, make sure to put comments below. If we didn't answer something that you said too, please put it below. But good night or good morning, and we are out. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.